Before the rockets. Before the billions. Before the world knew his name, there was just a quiet boy in Pretoria, South Africa. His name was Elon Musk. And from the very beginning, he seemed different. Elon was born in 1971 into a world that felt too small for his imagination. While other kids played outside, he disappeared into books, sometimes reading for 10 hours a day. Science fiction became his escape. Stories about space, distant planets, and impossible inventions filled his mind with a powerful question: what if humanity could go further? But childhood wasn't easy. Elon was often bullied at school. One attack was so severe he was hospitalized. Those painful moments shaped him. Instead of breaking his spirit, they hardened his resolve. The quiet boy began building an inner world powered by curiosity and determination. At just 12 years old, Elon taught himself computer programming. Soon after, he created a video game called Blaster and sold it for $500. It was a small victory, but it proved something important: his ideas could become reality. Still, South Africa felt limiting. Elon dreamed of something bigger, something global. He knew that if he wanted to change the future, he needed to go where innovation lived. So at 17, he made a bold decision. He left home and moved across the world to North America, chasing opportunity with little money but enormous ambition. He wasn't famous. He wasn't rich. But inside his mind, the blueprint of the future was already forming. And this was only the beginning. Arriving in North America didn't mean success. It meant struggle. Elon first moved to Canada with almost nothing. He worked odd jobs, cleaning boilers, cutting lumber, doing whatever it took to survive. But even while struggling financially, his mind was racing with ideas about the future of technology. Later he transferred to the University of Pennsylvania in the United States, studying physics and economics. By the time he graduated, one thing was clear: Elon wasn't interested in a normal career. He wanted to build something that could change the world. In 1995, with the internet just beginning to explode, Elon and his brother started a small company called Zip2. Their office was tiny. They slept on the floor and showered at a nearby gym. Failure was always close. Investors doubted them. Competitors were everywhere. But Elon refused to quit. Years of relentless work finally paid off when the company was sold for nearly $300 million. Elon walked away with his first fortune. For most people, that would be the finish line. For Elon Musk, it was just fuel for the next mission. Instead of relaxing, he invested nearly all his money into a new idea: transforming online banking. That project became PayPal. Once again, the risk was enormous. Once again, people doubted him. But history would prove something important about Elon Musk. He wasn't afraid to bet everything on the future. By the early 2000s, Elon Musk had already become a millionaire. But money alone never interested him. His real obsession was the future of humanity. After selling PayPal, Elon made a decision that shocked almost everyone around him. Instead of protecting his fortune, he invested it into three wildly ambitious ideas: electric cars, private space travel, and solar energy. To many people, these dreams sounded impossible. In 2002, Elon founded SpaceX with one insane goal: to make humanity a multiplanetary species. The idea of a private company launching rockets seemed ridiculous at the time. Rocket launches failed again and again. 3 explosions in a row nearly destroyed the company. Then there was Tesla. At the time, electric cars were slow, boring, and unpopular. The auto industry laughed at the idea that a startup could challenge giant car manufacturers. But Elon believed something others didn't. The future wasn't going to wait for permission. By 2008, everything was collapsing. SpaceX was almost bankrupt. Tesla was burning cash. The global financial crisis made everything worse. Elon had one last chance. One final rocket launch. If it failed, everything would be over. The rocket launched. And this time, it reached orbit. That single moment saved SpaceX, and changed Elon Musk's destiny forever. Success didn't come slowly. It exploded. Tesla began producing electric cars that were not just efficient, but beautiful and powerful. Suddenly, the entire automotive industry was forced to take electric vehicles seriously. Meanwhile, SpaceX achieved something many believed impossible: reusable rockets. For decades, rockets had been thrown away after launch. Elon's team proved they could land them back on Earth like something out of science fiction. The world watched in disbelief as rockets descended from space and landed perfectly on floating platforms. But Elon Musk wasn't stopping there. He launched new ventures with equally bold visions. Neuralink aimed to connect the human brain with computers. The Boring Company tried to reinvent underground transportation. And SpaceX revealed the Starship project, designed to carry humans to Mars. Through all of this, Elon became one of the most famous and controversial entrepreneurs on the planet. His tweets moved markets. His interviews sparked global debates. Some called him a genius. Others called him reckless. But no one could ignore him. Because every few years, Elon Musk seemed to turn another impossible idea into reality. And his biggest dream was still ahead. Today, Elon Musk is one of the most influential figures on Earth. But for him, the story is far from finished. SpaceX continues developing Starship, a rocket designed to carry humans to Mars. Elon openly talks about building a city on the Red Planet, a backup for human civilization. Tesla has become the most valuable car company in the world, accelerating the global shift toward sustainable energy. Meanwhile, artificial intelligence, robotics, and space exploration are advancing faster than ever. But Elon's journey has never been smooth. Critics question his leadership. Controversies follow his decisions. Some believe his ambitions are too extreme. Yet throughout every challenge, Elon repeats the same belief: humanity must push forward. He often says the future should be exciting. A future where humans explore space, solve global energy problems, and build technologies that once lived only in science fiction. Whether people admire him or doubt him, one truth remains undeniable. Elon Musk changed the direction of entire industries. And if his vision succeeds, the next chapter of humanity may not begin on Earth, but on Mars.